There's nothing holy about writing discrimination into the law. And I am tired of communities of faith being weaponized and being mischaracterized because the only time religious freedom is invoked is in the name of bigotry and discrimination. I'm tired of it.
Funny how that works. It's almost as if religion has been used as a tool to marginalize and fearmonger about the mere existence of other people.
Using scripture and weaponizing and abusing scripture to justify bigotry. White supremacists have done it. Those who justified slavery did it. Those who fought against integration did it. And we're seeing it today.
There's no hate like Christian love. Denying human rights, whether you're black, gay, or trans, is as Christian as apple pie is American. But many religious communities are actually fighting back against this historic bigotry.
I am a Christian mother of a queer child and an affirming Christian pastor. When you are denying the very existence of people and denying their civil rights, that is hate. That is not love.
As a member of a Christian conservative Southern family, I can speak to this exact experience. And in many ways, Christianity has been hijacked by right-wing authoritarian groups to garner and demand political control.
The church is supposed to direct the government. The government is not supposed to direct the church. That is not how our founding fathers intended it. And I'm tired of this separation of church and state junk that's not in the Constitution.
Yes, it is, but that's besides the point. 556 anti-trans bills have been introduced across 49 different states by Republicans, often Christian Republicans, seeking to block trans people from receiving life-saving medical care, gender-affirming health care, education, and legal recognition.
There is nothing holy about rejecting medical care of people, no matter who they are on the grounds of what their identity is. There is nothing holy about turning someone away from a hospital. There's nothing holy about rejecting a child from a family.
Right-wing Christianity is rife with hypocrisy. Love thy neighbor as thyself? No, let's legislate exclusion blocking trans people from receiving medical care. Heck, a lot of Republican principles go against the love that Christ so teaches. Feed the hungry? No, let's cut food stamps for the sake of fiscal responsibility. Heal the sick? No, let's block Medicaid from being expanded in poor red rural states. Or welcome the stranger, yet they demonize immigrants every chance they get. Many Republicans have utilized Christianity to drive a hateful, exclusionary social agenda, often invoking religious freedom as a defense of stripping away rights and fear-mongering about the mere existence of people. A prime example is 1946, where right-wing groups added the word homosexual in a negative context to the Bible as a way to drive a hateful social agenda to paint all LGBTQ folks as dangerous pedophiles to children or inhumane or sinful. But there are real Christians fighting back, including this anti-woke Republican lawmaker who defends his transgender son.
I love my son dearly, just as I know many of you with children do yours. I'm a Republican, a Christian, and as anti-woke as you can get, no offense to the Democrats on the committee. My son is also a Christian. I have watched my son transform over the past 11 years into the son and man any father would be proud to have. I watched the debate about transgender people and attempts to ban gender-affirming care, and to be candid, I'm appalled. I see it breaking into this left-right thing, and it's really not. There are Republicans, there are Christians who have transgender children. The people wanting to ban gender-affirming care have no idea what it is like to be transgender or to have a transgender child. This is not something that's done on a whim. It's a deep-rooted dysphoria that, yes, even has spiritual elements to it. My son has a masculine soul, and he said he's felt this way since he was 5. He tried so hard to overcompensate and try to fit into being a feminine young woman by participating in beauty pageants. For years, he tried to be a young woman, and it didn't ease the ache and sadness in his soul. And it was only until he was able to transition to be a young man did the light in his eyes return.
Look, Human rights and the freedom to be whoever you are is not and should not be a partisan thing. And this must come with the recognition that Christianity has been hijacked by right-wing groups throughout history to drive a hateful, exclusionary social agenda, not to spread peace, love, inclusion, and understanding, but to demonize the mere existence of other people. Now that actual religious groups are fighting back, what do you think? Are you a part of that loving revolution reclaiming what real Christianity is about? Comment below. What are your thoughts? My name is Scott Johnson. You can find more of me on my YouTube, which is in the description below, as well as my TikTok. We're at 68,000 followers. You should totally check it out if you haven't. And most importantly, do not forget to smash that subscribe button to the breakdown. You know you want to.